Thanks for watching Less Action, More Figures. My name is Kevin Wild. Today I'm going to be talking you through another Dragon Ball Banpresto figure. Again, this is part of my collection. I want to kind of point you in the right direction with regards to which ones I think you should buy and which ones I think you shouldn't buy. So today I'm going to be diving into a figure that I actually found on sale at Toys R Us. Yes, we still have Toys R Us in Canada, and maybe do in the US too. It was on sale, it was dirt cheap, it was $20 Canadian, so even less US. I was really pumped about it. It is the Super Saiyan God, you could say Rose Goku. Initially when I saw this figure online and I saw it in the box even, I wasn't a fan. I probably wouldn't have added this to my collection if it wasn't on sale, but the price was so good I felt, you know what, I gotta add this to my collection, so I did. I'm gonna tell you what I think, if I'm happy, if I thought it was worth the discounted money even, and tell you, kind of whether I think you should buy it. So without any further delay, let's jump into my review and tell you what I think. Alright everyone, this is the Super Saiyan God Goku I was just referring to earlier in the flesh. Give you a cool 3D view to kind of get an idea of what he looks like. So this is a very cool figure. As I mentioned earlier, I got him on sale, so I was kind of hesitant about buying him until I saw the fact that it was only $19, 20 bucks. Reason why I was hesitant, I don't know what, I just didn't like the look on his face. I think after I got it out of the box though, it kind of warmed up to me. I'm gonna zoom in there and give you a good idea. I just kind of felt it didn't feel like Goku to me, but maybe that's me, maybe you think otherwise. Regardless, his hair is really cool. It's that bright red that we love. Really dig it. The pose is quite cool as well. I think, this is kind of an action pose, maybe him charging, about to do a big punch, something like that. He does obviously go quite horizontal. His leg does stick out quite a bit over the stand. Overall, I would say this is probably on the average, if not larger than average stand size. He does wear his typical get-up and with no scuffs on it, so this is probably from a pre-battle scene. I'll kind of scroll through here. I do like the inclusion of the logos on his suit. A lot of the other Goku figures you'll see don't have those, but I do like this one because it just kind of adds to the style. Besides that, there is some shading on the figure as well. So I'll zoom in here to give you an idea. So there's some shading here, shading up here, on the pants. Overall, quite nice. The figure is also quite solid. Like a lot of the other video reviews I've done, it doesn't feel brittle, it feels quite strong, and overall I think he's built quite well. In regards to height, I'll push him back here and give you a quick measurement as I get him in focus. So he is about 7.5 inches tall, and in regards to his width, just so you know that, he is about 7.5 inches wide, give or take. So he's not the smallest figure and he's not the biggest figure. So, as we've given you some video reviews, kind of give a scale, he's right in the middle. So, certainly to keep those measurements in mind to make sure that he fits right for your desk, wherever you want to put him. As I mentioned, the base is quite big, so it is a 5.5 inch base. I'm not a huge fan of this style. I know they've done this for quite a few figures, of how kind of just his leg just kind of rests on there, but I guess it will have to do. Overall, I think the pose, although I'm not a huge fan of his face, no offense, Goku, just not a fan of your sculpt, I do think the pose is quite cool and quite aggressive. He does look good in a shelf, particularly if he's at eye level, or even if he's on a lower shelf, he also looks pretty cool. From above, you can see, might not be as cool, but I think this is one of those figures that can probably work well in most circumstances. I do kind of wish they put this support somewhere else, maybe around the back somehow, because it does kind of look really obvious and actually almost looks like it's his second leg, especially from this angle, because you can't see his other leg. This looks like some sort of robotic leg. Regardless, again, I like it a little bit and it helped that it was on sale. One thing I want to note about this figure, because a huge reason why I wasn't going to buy him, is how the box looked. So a few things I will note about the box and the differences you might be able to actually notice right away. First is, I wasn't a huge fan of the facial expression on the box, and I'm not a huge fan of the facial expression on the figure, but I can get over that one. Second thing is the hair. That's actually the main thing of this figure. So on the box, the hair is glossy. It looks very glossy. In real life, this is not glossy. It is matte. It actually really has no gloss to it at all, as you can probably see. So that kind of put me off a little bit. The second thing that put me off a little bit was the color of the hair. So on the box, and this is pretty accurate color, it is very, I don't know, pale, pink reddish. It doesn't really pop, looks kind of dull. Wasn't really a huge fan, but in real life, it is quite bright. It is exactly the color it should be, and it really pops on a shelf. It stands out alongside the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan figures, the blue hair figures, if you're not familiar. So overall, I do like this figure. If you can get past the facial expression, if you're okay with a figure that is, quite long, provided you have space on your shelf, he does look quite cool. So I would give this a recommend for me if you can get past those couple things. If you have any comments, please post them below, and I'll do my best to answer them, regardless of what kind of questions those may be around the figure. And as always, thank you for watching another video review from me. Please subscribe to the channel if you like them. Otherwise, just give them a thumbs up, or 2 thumbs up, or maybe a thumbs down if you don't like them. Regardless, just love hearing your feedback. So take care, have a great night, and peace.